Hello. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel today. So I am Samanya. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for tuning into my channel. If you know anyone that is dealing with narcissistic abuse, please share this video with anyone that you may know that be dealing with any of these phases in the narcissistic abuse cycle. So first of all, hit the thumbs up, share, subscribe, and in the right corner there's a bell. Please hit that bell so you will be notified every time I make a new video. So first things first, you have been in a narcissistic abusive relationship or a toxic relationship, so to speak. So there's one phase, which is the number one phase that you will go through in this relationship, is idealization, better known as love bombing. So love bombing, there's three different phases in narcissistic abuse. So there's love bombing, idealization, there's devaluing, and there's discard. So we're going to talk, I'm going to have videos about each one, but today we're going to be covering love bombing, which leads to discard, okay? So love bombing, I'm telling you, it seems so real. They make it so believable. They seem so empathetic, right? I mean, they know how to mirror you and say exactly what you have been longing to hear. In my situation, it was a 10-year relationship, on and off, up and down, back and forth. And so the love bombing was so good in the beginning. But then as he got to know me and what I liked and what I was looking for in our relationship, he would come back after he discarded me. And I won't even tell you how many times I was discarded. I mean, I'm embarrassed to say I should have my ass whooped how many times I allowed someone to discard me. I was watching a video the other day and this one lady said, "You only have to tell me one time you don't want me. Once." And boy, that spoke volumes, because this person told me millions of times that they didn't want me, and then apologized millions of times that I was the only one in their life. That's when the love bombing began. I'm the only one in their life. I'm the best thing that ever happened to them. I'm their soulmate. I do want to marry you. Let's get help. Let's do this. Let's go on a trip. It was so intense, y'all. The love bombing can be so intense that you form a true addiction to it. I am guilty of it. And I didn't really realize I was addicted to the love bombing until after I got out of the relationship. I knew I was addicted to something. It was just like, I'm addicted to him. I'm addicted. But I realized the facade, the fakeness is what I was addicted to. The hopes, the dreams, the promises, the broken promises that was made, the rings that were bought, the dresses that I bought. I mean, I'm telling you, it was just like here. But then when he would come back, he would make it seem like, oh my gosh, I was better than Beyonce, honey. Do you hear me? I was better than sliced bread. I was the best of the best, the creme de la creme. But one thing I will say, you need to know for yourself that you are the creme de la creme. See, I didn't know I was. I believed what he said. And so when he discarded me, my self-esteem went down. So I can say that relationship took my self-esteem plummeted. It plummeted. And then I had to really learn, like, shit, I am the creme de la creme for real in real life. But I didn't realize that I really was, because it was like one day I was this and the next day I was something totally different. And so once I learned that who I really truly was, once you know, someone can tell you what you are and then they can tell you what you're not, but you can still be like, Boo, I am the creme de la creme, so you say what you want to. I know what I am. But I'm telling you, when they love bomb you, it's overwhelming. And I don't know if it's something that you may have been missing in childhood, because my dad loved me. He showed me affection. You know, so I'm saying from a male's point of view, like most women that attract toxic men have daddy issues. But my dad loved me. My dad was my everything. So I'm not sure, and he made me his everything, me and my mom. So I'm really not sure where I picked this up from, where I lacked, but it had to be somewhere in childhood where he knew that I wanted this and I needed this, and I just latched onto it. And I'm telling you, the love bomb phase was like no other. I'm talking about crisp in cold water. I felt so loved, but I'm telling you, in a week or two, I was Beyonce, and the next week, I was a basic bitch. I was the best one in their life, and then I was the worst. I give them so much energy, and I'm everything that they need, and I'm draining their energy. That can mess with your psyche. That can mess with your psyche, okay? So make sure you are understanding and realizing these love bomb phases, okay? So another thing, when you have children, they will love bomb your children. Pick them up, take them, tell them lies. In my situation, my son was told, this will never happen to your mom again. I love your mom. Let's go get your mom a ring. I promise you. So not only did it mess with my psyche, it messed with my son's psyche as well. So I'm telling you, you have to be mindful and actually take care of your children and protect your children as well as yourself. But if you have gotten this far, now it's time to realize and understand that, first of all, you need to have self-love, and you don't need to have anyone to validate who you are, because that's when you're going to start having major issues, okay? Because when they come back, baby, they gonna come back with gifts, bearing gifts, saying, hey, I'm going to go to counseling. And when it's time to go to counseling, they do not understand what you're talking about. I remember a time where I could tell exactly when the love bombing phase was about to end and I was about to enter into the devaluing phase, because I knew it like a book, because I was in it for 10 years. 10. So I knew it like a book. I'm like, okay, so are we going to go get help? No, I don't need help. Are we going to do this? No. So I'm telling you, you have to be mindful of what's going on. So I was reading a book the other day, and this lady was saying, either you leave the narcissist or you become a narcissist, okay? So you don't want to become a narcissist. That is not anything that you want to do. But I'm telling you, to heal, you have to realize the phases of the toxic relationships that you were going through. So I'm telling you, the text messages were drowning. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, queen. Good morning, my love of my life. You are my wife. It doesn't matter what the papers say, but actuality, they didn't ever want to marry you in the beginning. They just said what they had to say to get you in that addiction phase. Because I realized when I would be discarded, he would go to these same women, and I'm 100% sure he would do the same thing. Love bomb, and go to them, me, them, me, them, me. But when he came to me, I thought, he really want me. He loves me. He loves me. I am the one for him. He keep coming back. He keep coming back to me because he loves me. No, he loved my energy. I was grade A supply. And so were those other women. So, I mean, you have to understand. One lady asked me last night, why do they love bomb? It's their game. That's all they know. That's what they do. That's their MO. That's the only way they know how to get you, is to love bomb you. Then they're going to devalue you, and then they are going to discard you. So, y'all, I'm telling you, once you identify that you have been love bombed, you are on the road to learning about the narcissistic behaviors. So the next one is discard. Now, I'm not going to tell you how many times I've been discarded. Okay, I may tell you in my next video. I can't even count, honestly. But I just wanted to touch bases with you guys and first talk about the 3 phases, and this is the first phase. Remember, this phase is fake. Usually they start love bombing you off the rip. Most men or women want to take it slow, get to know you. No. Off the rip, let's get married. Off the rip, you the one for me. You my soulmate. We twin flames. Pay attention to the red flags, because that's exactly what it is. Fake. Okay? And I remember praying when I was in the discard phase, waiting for the love bomb phase to come back, because that's what I love so much. But it would always go back around. It would never change. And I'm telling you, 10 years and never change, that means it will never, ever in life change unless that person identifies with it and then they change. But don't worry about running to go date somebody else. You need to heal within yourself what's going on, because guess what's going to happen? If you go out right after you've been discarded and start dating somebody else, you are going to attract another narcissist. All right? So don't worry about what they're doing, because remember, they over there love bombing somebody else because they need that supply. All right? So you can't worry about that. And I have a video coming up about that, all right? So you guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Make sure you get in the comments and tell me one of your love bomb stories. Email me at sermonia@gmail.com. You guys have a great day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.